All right, long story short, I'm fatter than I've ever been. Once a year, I like to do a cut. It starts now. Yes, we're all quarantined, but after, we have to leave the house and can't hide under hoodies. This episode focuses mostly on nutrition. Reason being is because nutrition needs to be the backbone of any good plan, of anything. You have to have your nutrition on point, and that's exactly what I'm focusing on today. So let's get into it. It's time for breakfast. I always have a big breakfast, always have, always will throughout my entire cut with a big breakfast. When I have a lot of food, I have more energy throughout the day and I can push harder in my workouts. Everybody's different. Some people will want to eat more later in the day because they don't sleep well on an empty stomach. I sleep just fine, but I don't work out hard on an empty stomach. Breakfast is made, time to eat it. Again, biggest meal of the day. I always have eggs and egg whites. Reason I get some egg whites in, a little lower calories than eggs. There's really nothing wrong with eggs for most people, but for me, I just like to get my fat sources from a couple different things. Also, I include a little bit of cultured dairy. Got some Greek yogurt, a little bit of cereal in there just for fiber and just to aid in digestion. So that's usually what I eat for breakfast. As I get deeper into the cut and as my calories need to go down, I will still keep breakfast being my biggest meal. The difference is I'll probably remove the cultured dairy and some of the carbs and instead just have some fruit or maybe some almonds, whatever it will be. Because generally speaking, when I'm on a cut, when I'm trying to lose some body fat, I usually drop my carbs. So again, breakfast in the books. Keep watching. I'll show you my meal prep. I'll show you my meals that I eat from the meal prep, as well as the best tool that I use to assist me in any fat loss or even mass gaining phase. So one set of squat done. It's 375 for 10 high bar. I will go more into detail how I actually program when I'm on a cut. It's just a skeleton program because I'm not training for a specific event. As your goals become more specific, your program has to become more specific. But I will get into that. Maybe not in this episode. I'm gonna focus more on nutrition. This episode, that's the backbone of a cut. But in the future, I will go over the training protocol that I kind of try to structure for myself and some of my clients. All right, let's talk a little meal prep. My backbone has always been chicken with a little bit of red meat mixed in. Reason being, it's because of the heme, iron, and B vitamins. I do think a little bit of red meat is okay. I need to open up this garage all the way pretty soon because things are getting smoky, but check it out. I got the steak, got some free range chicken thigh. Reason I like chicken thigh is because, let me back up. Reason I like chicken thigh is because it does hold the flavor, it holds the moisture a little bit better. So that's what I do. I buy chicken thigh predominantly, get that red meat in a little bit, and then I heat the grill up. It's a little bit too hot right now. I gotta open up the lid to about 400, 450, throw it on, 7 minutes aside. Look, if you're gonna do meal prep, if you're gonna prep with some meat, get yourself a grill, do yourself a favor. Locks in the flavors, keeps it juicy in the fridge for a while. I typically cook for about 5 days and then I have to make some more, but it's not that expensive. It does hold up pretty well if you grill it, and it tastes pretty good. So that's what I do, predominantly chicken, and then I'll show you how I measure it out. The biggest mistake I see people make when they're grilling is they grill way too long. That shit is still gonna cook even when you take it off. So what I like to do is just 7 minutes aside, the first side at least. It looks like it's cooking pretty quick. I might only do 5 or 6 minutes because when you take it off, it just keeps cooking. If you don't have a food scale, you might want to buy one. That way you know exactly how much you're eating of this meat. For me, what I like to do is I put 5 ounces of red meat in and then 6 ounces of chicken thigh. Meal 2, we have 5 ounces of steak, carrots, a banana, and 2 mandarin oranges. That's the second meal. We got a good bit of protein and a decent bit of carbs actually. Meal 3, we got some chicken thigh, we have some carrots, and a piece of bread. And Jerry's gonna watch. Meal number 4, Chipotle, double chicken, brown rice, and vegetables. Last thing for the day, just some protein oats. It's basically oatmeal fortified with protein and about half a serving of peanut butter. That takes me to the end of my macros for the day, the last meal of the day. All right, let's finish off this vlog. I have a feeling it's probably gonna get a little lengthy. If you've made it this far in the video, I just wanted to elucidate a few points, namely, number 1, for the meals that I don't have prepared, it's not that I don't track them and I'm not conscious, I just use a tool called myfitnesspal. If by the time I finish this video, I'll either already have produced the video I'm about to talk about, or I will very shortly in the future. Namely, I am gonna put out a video, or I already have, on exactly how I use myfitnesspal to facilitate weight loss. The next episode, the very next episode, we're gonna talk a lot about training. I wanted to start it off with nutrition because nutrition should be the backbone of anything you're trying to do fitness related. The next episode though is gonna focus more on training, a lot more on training. I'm gonna go into depth on what I do with myself and my clients to facilitate weight loss. And again, this cut, probably anywhere from 10 to 12 weeks. I'm gonna take a little bit longer to do it and hopefully hang on to a little bit more muscle mass. So again, this is just the first installment. I plan on doing 4 to 6 installments every couple weeks. Anytime I aggregate enough information that I find it to be valuable to you, I will publish a video. So again, all of this was about nutrition. Next time coming up is a lot of training and how you can structure your training in order to facilitate weight loss. Tune in, make sure you subscribe, like this video. Again, subscribe for all these videos I'm gonna be talking about. Check out the channel. I'm Alex Wallace from Wallace Training Systems, and thanks for watching.